UK's Labour vows planning reform and clean energy transition as King's speech reveals key policies. Asterisk in a speech delivered by King Charles III on behalf of the administration, the UK's new Labour government outlined legislative proposals including the nationalisation of rail operators and reform of planning rules to accelerate house building. Asterisk, a pledge of economic growth was yet again front and centre in the speech, described in the opening lines as a fundamental mission, which would help the country move on from the cost of living crisis. Asterisk, London. The UK's new Labour government on Wednesday outlined a raft of proposed legislation, including the nationalisation of rail operators and the creation of a publicly owned clean power company. Asterisk, in a speech delivered by King Charles III on behalf of the administration, the government said it is committed to a clean energy transition that will lower bills for consumers over time, adding that it would establish Great British Energy, headquartered in Scotland, to help accelerate investment in renewable energy such as offshore wind. Asterisk, the speech listed a broad range of proposals, many of which have already been announced. Labour said it would reform planning rules to accelerate infrastructure projects and house building, strengthen the powers of the UK's water regulator, give the police greater authority to tackle antisocial behaviour, and remove an existing tax exemption on private school fees in order to fund new teachers. Asterisk, a pledge of economic growth was yet again front and centre in the speech, described in the opening lines as a fundamental mission, which would help the country move on from the cost of living crisis. Asterisk, Charles said the government would seek to establish the appropriate legislation to place requirements on those working to develop the most powerful artificial intelligence models, referring to the general-purpose AI systems being developed by the likes of Microsoft-backed OpenAI. Asterisk, other policies mentioned in the Wednesday speech include a bill to facilitate the production of sustainable aviation fuel, action to reduce National Health Service waiting times, a ban on exploitative working practices, and a strengthening of auditing and corporate governance. Asterisk, the speech described devolution, the independent powers given to the various nations of the UK, as the heart of a modern, dynamic economy. Asterisk, London's Metropolitan Police said on Wednesday morning that it had arrested 10 people suspected of planning to disrupt the event.